Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another day of remote learning. Today is Thursday, and you guys are going to be getting your task, your writing task today. And if you're looking over my shoulder a little bit, you can see that it says Task 20A. Before we get into that, just one quick announcement is that if you are watching this, like you should be, on Thursday morning, our live lesson is going to be at 1 o'clock today because it is Thursday, and then at 1:40 we are going to shoot over to the Zoom meeting with Mr. Ross, okay? So we can get a little extra math in and go from there. I do apologize that everything's been kind of up and down this week with the lives, but just according to my schedule during the day, or stuff like with Mr. Ross, whatever, I had to make the occasional changes. Now, on to bigger and better things. Today's lesson. Today is lesson 20, which is why it's task 20. And today you're going to have everything uploaded for you. You're going to have an organizer uploaded for you. You are going to have the task sheet uploaded for you. And you are going to have a checklist uploaded for you. Okay? You guys will be getting this today, and it will be due, not tonight, but it'll be due tomorrow. By the end of the day. So I'll give you guys 2 days to complete this full essay, okay? Our focus question is still the same. It is, how do different people's perspectives affect their actions during the American Revolution? And the content framing question is, how does the Scarlet Stocking Spy build my knowledge of perspective and the American Revolution? Kind of the same question we've been rolling with for a couple days. And to this point, we've been gathering evidence to build your knowledge on the American Revolution and perspective, because we've been studying perspective throughout 3 texts so far in this unit, and actually starting next week or even this weekend, we will be looking at another text that has to do with the Revolutionary War. So we're just going to keep right on trucking, but on to what today is all about, Task 20A, okay? So I will read it out loud to you. Task 20A, for an audience unfamiliar with the story. So basically, write your essay for someone who has never read the book. If you aren't using specific details, this person's gonna have no idea what's going on. So I'll start over. For an audience unfamiliar with the story, The Scarlet Stocking Spy, write an essay to explain Maddie Rose's perspective on the American Revolution and how it influenced her actions in the story. So this is what we've been talking about literally all week. How does Maddie Rose's patriotism, her perspective of being a patriot and being for the Revolutionary War, affect what she does in the story, okay? And by saying that she's a patriot and everything else, I'm not giving any spoilers. It's very clear that she is a patriot based on what she is doing, and the spying, because this is the Scarlet Stocking Spy, that she is for the colonial side. Now, a couple of notes for you. First note is, as always, use evidence from TSSS, aka the Scarlet Stocking Spy, or any other text we have read to support your writing. That means you need to use prior knowledge. Prior knowledge basically means things you knew about the Revolutionary War before you read this book. So that means anything that we heard about in George versus George, anything we read in Colonial Voices, you can kind of use that as things you already know to make your writing stronger. Now, that doesn't mean start talking about the Boston Tea Party and all that stuff, because the Boston Tea Party is a fact that has nothing to do with the Scarlet Stocking Spy. However, you know that the colonists have been pushing back against the British for a long time. You know why the colonists are fighting the British in the first place. Those are all things you can incorporate into your own writing that show that you already have prior knowledge, okay? Now, on the sheet itself, it says you're going to be following the painted essay format. The painted essay format is not a big deal, okay? All that means is that you need to have 4 clear paragraphs. And luckily for you, on your organizer, which we've already kind of done, if you've been doing your work this week, you have space where it breaks down exactly what you need in each box, okay? Now, I have that you need 4 paragraphs, an introduction to start, 2 proof paragraphs, and a conclusion, okay? Your organizer you're gonna get today looks like this. Okay, looks like that. The top is for, you guessed it, your intro. These 2 boxes in here, and they're labeled, are asking you about your proof paragraph number 1. And in this essay, your proof paragraph number 1 is going to be all about Maddie's perspective, how she sees the American Revolution, what side she's on, and explain why she has that view. It is explained to you in the text very clearly why Maddie has the view and the perspective that she does. Then these second 2 boxes are for proof paragraph number 2. Those boxes are once again labeled for you. But here's what they're asking you for. They're asking you to explain Maddie's actions. What makes her do the things that she does? What makes them do what she does? Now, and the last one is going to be your conclusion. Okay? I don't want to have to go over intros and conclusions. I've done 2 videos on those already. If you're stuck on intros and conclusions, go back to an old lesson and watch me do it there. It's going to be the same thing. You use part to your introduction, which you've already written, and you rework it to make it a conclusion. If you didn't give me an introduction, you have extra work today. If you already gave me your introduction, you have 1 less paragraph to write. I just hope you saved the paper you wrote it on, or you saved the Google document you wrote it in. Alright, this will be posted. I'll see what everyone's doing in terms of getting this task done later on today, and I'm hoping that I get a lot of good results. And then tomorrow, if I need to, I'll take a look at some editing and revising stuff with you before we get into our next text. And reminder, I do want these done as soon as possible. I'm going to be very nice and give you 2 days, but at the same time, you guys have to make sure you're doing the right thing, okay? You will have your task sheet, your organizer, and the checklist of everything that you should have that goes into a good explanatory writing piece given to you, okay? Please make sure these get done fully and correctly. If you start giving me like 3 sentences and telling me it's a complete painted essay, I'm just gonna hit you with a 0. All right? 1 o'clock today for the live. I'll see you then. Bye.